Quay blue bamboo.
That's not even a thing.
I feel like I'm speaking an alien child language.
It's Bembo.
Quaalu Blimblue.
Oh, wow.
Shit,
It's trials,
I haven't
everybody.
unlocked any of these cars, vehicles.
Not allowed on this track. The only...
That's fine.
What bike is allowed on this track?
The Mantis? You guys got that?
Haven't
Please tell
reached
me you got
level
that.
42.
Fucking hell.
It doesn't. I think it's just going to
We'll just
automatically
get given
choose
it, right?
It should.
Yeah, probably.
It should.
It doesn't matter, Trot. Everyone
Fingers
needs
crossed.
to see your camera, and that's the important part.
Do you get
I'm on a bike.
a bike? You're on a bike. All right, that's a good start.
Yeah, they've given us bikes.
Oh, God, I miss
I mean,
trials.
it would be pretty cruel if they just didn't give us bikes.
Here you go. Get out there.
Don't just run.
Welcome to trials.
Start walking.
You haven't unlocked
Off
any
you
of the
go.
bikes, so fuck you.
That
Welcome
guy's
to
on
trials.
a fucking bike. Good luck with that
Should I
shit.
be back in trials, Trot?
Oh yeah, it feels good. Just like they've, it's just a nice feeling. I love the way the bike moves.
How the fuck are we meant to get up here?
I don't know.
Up where?
Trying to get up onto this shelf. Quaalu Blimblue. Tinfoil hats on, everybody.
Oh, yes.
Tinfoil hats on.
It's firmly on.
Yay!
Should I go get
Al
some
Smithies.
tinfoil? Or?
Tinfoil theories are out again. So I don't know whether I've complained about this to you guys, or I say complained, exclaimed probably. Yeah, let's be honest. People posting information about themselves on Twitter and then retweeting it and challenging others to do the same. So
Wait, say that again?
So people are on Twitter and they're like, I got 10 questions. It's like, what star sign are you? What this are you? What that are you? What this are you? Right? And they'll post a bunch of things. And then there was another one that was like, how tall are you? When were you born? Like biometric stuff, right? Like top line biometric, like not particularly accurate, but people would tweet this shit, right? Recently, I noticed people have been tweeting their eyes, very close-up pictures of their eyes, and then comparing them to a chart and saying, I'm this kind of colour eye.
Oh fucking hell!
You're literally tweeting a high-quality photo of your iris, like, on the internet.
Oh,
like,
right, yeah.
If any, like, dystopian future shit happens, us tweeting every single thing, like, biometric element of ourselves, putting photos of our eyes online, like, all of this information can be scraped and used. So when people are like, oh, my privacy and all this sort of stuff, and like, don't leak my nudes, but like, they're posting every single element of their existence and facet of what they are on the internet in a different
Is that
breath.
because you saw Booth and Lydia do the exact thing?
They are part of it.
I saw them do that. Yeah. Oh, that's not good.
Like, but not. I'm not raging at those people in particular. I'm just saying that like this trend of putting things on Twitter.
Could be malicious.
Is
if you make it fun,
well,
people will do it.
It's not malicious now, but it certainly could be. I don't really understand why people are doing it. Like, I don't understand the fad of posting things about yourself in lists as if it's like
it's always been a thing.
If it seems like a fun thing to do, you do immediately forget that it's a security risk later on, or it could be like an issue. Because wasn't there a same thing about handprints or visible fingerprints being on high quality images, and that could also be used against you at some point, or potentially used to.
I hadn't heard that, but yeah, I mean that makes sense.
There was a good chain though on Facebook that I had to repost. It's one of those. I'm so glad I did it, but because it really highlights who my real friends are. It's like if you don't post this, repost this, then you're not a true friend of mine. And thankfully, one or two people did post it, so it makes me feel better about myself. Thank God.
What was it?
So I removed everyone else off my friends list.
Have you deleted Facebook yet? Have you thought about it? Or you still actively? You guys actually use your Facebook, don't you? I actually don't.
Not really,
but
I don't use it.
I feel like if you're going to delete it, you can have to delete all the other things they own. If that's kind of the principle you're going on, like WhatsApp and Instagram or whatever. If you're making a stand and going, fuck Facebook, I'm deleting it. But I'm going to take some pictures and put them on Instagram. It's like, well, that's
owned by Facebook. Lol. It's not like your data's going anywhere. Weird. Oh my God, this is a cool man.
It's hard to remain a engaged member of our society without having those elements in your life, which is annoying, really, because that's a private company that basically has, you know how like sort of human rights and civil rights or civil needs exist, like, you know, like for us to live in Britain, you know, we've got clean water, we've got recycling, hopefully, we've got education, we've got food source, we've got
Still going to landfill, mate.
And if we didn't have one of those, it would almost be the government's job to fix it, right?
Yeah.
However, with social media and with like all these platforms we now use for communication, like not just calling it social media, it's our primary communication platform as well. That isn't regulated or overseen at all, and it's a huge facet of our life. In fact, I'd argue it's more of a facet of our life than taking the bins out. Like it's a major thing, and it's owned entirely by a private sort of individual, which is kind of crazy. It's like this service has evolved into a basic facet of our life. It has zero oversight that the normal facets of our life have.
I'm
paranoid. I am paranoid.
You are paranoid, yeah.
I guess,
and that's fine to be paranoid. I mean, so what are you paranoid about mostly in terms of how do you think that would affect you on a direct basis?
I think.
What was your data? Are you worried that your data is being used elsewhere?
If and when a consequence comes along, you're going to be so disconnected from the cause of that consequence that you're not going to be able to do anything about it. You know, like. You're already so fucking, you're waist deep in the shit already. Like you can't back out of it. I guess that's what I worry about, like getting into a situation where somebody has complete control over you from information they have.
You're in a data like a shit sand.
It's like Scientology, right?
You're in a data quagmire. Yeah, you can't escape it. Just got drowned with everybody else.
Yeah.
Wow.
Or just be more responsible for what you post, or
that's a book title.
I guess.
Yeah. I mean, I think I'm as responsible as possible, while still being able to tweet pictures of my lizards.
Stop posting your iris everywhere. You know, never look directly into the camera lens.
Hey, anyone want my fingerprint and my iris scan and my blood type and my height and all these different things, so that if I ever need to evade anyone in public, it would be like Minority Report.
Yeah. Where then precogs at? Give me that wooden ball.
Precogs don't exist, right?
I've done loads of heroin. Why aren't my kids future people yet?
Nah, DARPA's got some precogs, I bet.
You reckon?
I reckon
Doubt
DARPA's
it,
got
didn't
some.
see Trump coming.
Well, maybe they did. Maybe they did.
The idea that America has a handle on anything right now is hard to believe.
He's got it under control, right? Apparently, they're doing the best ever, and they're doing the most tests. And it's going to be fine. Right. Everything's going to be okay. They're looking forward to a great 2021. The economy's going to be booming. And I believe it.
Jesus, have you been indoctrinated or something?
Yeah, well, the Chinese virus did it all, didn't it?
Goddamn Chinese virus.
Oh, no.
It speaks Chinese. It must be a Chinese virus.
Well, everyone's hating on Brian Adams now for saying similar things, I guess.
Brian Adams?
Brian Adams is raging on. I feel like all this stuff happens on Twitter. I think Twitter is literally just a great place for everyone to just vent and get angry.
It's an echo chamber.
Everyone gets angry at them.
The thing is, like,
really morphed into quite a poisonous place.
Twitter was an echo chamber, but now it's an echo chamber with an algorithm that kind of leaks in little bits of the outside into it, and then people get.
Sounds fucking infuriating.
Because I do not follow Trump at all, but other people I follow respond to his tweets in a very negative way, and then I see that.
Yeah.
And then it's like, well, great, now I'm seeing Trump again. So cool, thank you, Twitter, for that.
Yeah, it's feeding it
annoying.
through someone else. Well, what I'm seeing now is that what anyone likes, regardless, if I'm following them, what they like is somehow on my feed, regardless, if I'm interested in it.
But they get to work from home for life now. So that's nice.
Yeah, it is
Twitter
a new
stuff.
retweet. Retweets are basically pointless now because any kind of interaction with a tweet gets
the same amount of visibility.
You can sneakily like something and then be like, oh, I just liked it because, wanted to be nice or whatever, or it looks post or whatever. Now it's basically, if you like it, you've made a statement.
Yeah.
That is you. That's your words as well.
Well, it's a whole tab on your profile of likes. So people just go through all your likes.
I've got this really weird bike called an Alpaca that's front-wheel drive and electric.
Okay.
We're all using it.
Front-wheel drive bike.
Yeah.
Cool.
It's good for climbing, apparently.
Oh.
But we've got no power in the back, which is an issue.
Oh, I didn't make it to the pool. Damn it.
Oh, you didn't make it.
Oh, look at it. That's awesome.
Look at this.
That's so cool.
It kind of toes you up.
That's really cool.
God, it looks... that looks cool. Yeah.
I like that. Oh. Apparently,
It's really weird though, because you have to get the front wheel down to have any traction. The back wheel doesn't have any power.
I see.
So yeah,
apparently,
it's
you have to
weird.
say on Twitter, if you see a liked post, you have to say, "I'm not interested in this" 3 times. It's like screaming Bloody Mary 3 times, and then you won't get it anymore.
Yeah, to get rid of it. Okay, I'll try
Muting as well works.
Yeah,
muting
the news source you don't want to hear about.
Keywords as well, right?
Boom, boom,
but
boom,
that's
boom,
like
boom,
I'm putting
boom,
so much effort in to tailor the experience.
Sorry,
that
scroll across
Twitter's
to the right.
Well, what?
You'll see the alpaca.
Oh, I already picked it. Sorry, my bad. I just don't want to have to go through a rigmarole of loopholes and stuff to break down Twitter's algorithm or what it wants to show me to force it to what I want to see. It's a lot. It's a lot. This is cool.
This track's incredible.
What is this?
We kind of have to stay balanced on the top.
You have to stay at the top. Oh, Ross finished.
Multiplayer skill game.
Wait, is that a
I didn't know
finish?
this was possible.
It's meant to be a skill game. It's meant to be a skill game, but Ross went through the finish line, I guess.
Oh shit! Did I?
I'm just going to see how long I can last.
I don't know.
Yeah, probably because it's not working properly for multiplayer, I imagine.
I still feel like I lost, regardless. It's fine. The feeling's there.
It's between you and me,
Oh my god,
Smith.
this bike is so difficult. Huh?
Oh, it's just going to end anyway. Yeah, I don't think it's tailored for multiplayer at all. We just didn't finish. Ross won, though.
Yay! Wow, look at that. All I had to do was just fall off my bike. Pathetic.
I mean, you could argue that just don't look at that stuff, but it's hard not to when it's on your feed. Just don't engage with it. Don't look at it. Don't read it. But it's too late. I've read it.
The thing is that, yeah, half the time it's just so compelling because it's so absurd and just so unrealistic. You're like, surely that's not real. Click on it further and go, God, it is real. God,
that's like
somebody in charge of a huge fucking nation did say that fucking crazy ass thing. Oh my God. And then you just build up this kind of level of just infuriating rage that you want to say something, but you realize that's just pointless because it doesn't make a difference.
I think
you may as well just passively watch by and go, that's happening in the world and there's fuck all you can do about it. So
the problem with this sort of shit is it's like a death by a thousand cuts. Like, you don't notice how much of an effect it's having on you until it's too fucking late, and you just feel like a piece of shit, and you're struggling to find what the cause is.
Yeah,
it's like, no, it's been Twitter reading all this shit, social media in general.
It is that. But I think ultimately, the sooner you accept that there's fuck all you could do about it anyway, and it makes no difference if you read it or not, really, the better.
I can
because
go one
that
or
way
two
at least
ways.
you can be like, well, I'm annoyed that that's happened, but there is nothing I can do about it.
That's futility.
And it doesn't change my daily life, unfortunately, and that's just that's just the way I have to accept this piece of information.
So that's what you think about gun control.
Sorry?
It's
That's what you think about gun control, is it?
Well, there's nothing I can do about it. Well, there isn't.
Yeah. So I'm going to have to get a gun.
And also, most of this batshit crazy stuff is more often from America, which, again, it infuriates me reading it, but then I realise I'm not in America. I'm actually much better off because I'm not there. And so, therefore, that batshit crazy stuff is happening to other people. And I feel shit that they have to go through that if they haven't supported it. But it's not us. We have our own shit to deal with, and it's very much pales in comparison.
Yeah, but then also, and I'm sure you understand this, we live in a global society, don't we?
Yeah.
We live in a global, well, not entirely global. There are some countries that are underrepresented in our culture and stuff, but like, we have to consider those things because it's very easy that they could affect us, you know, like
definitely. But like, I mean,
Britain America.
I think when it comes, if it came to now they're going to allow everyone to have handguns and shit in our country. That's when you have to go out there and fucking vote, and that's the only voice you have.
Yeah. I doubt that'll ever happen. They wouldn't want to arm. They want to arm people in Britain because somebody might do something. You know what I mean?
Definitely,
I mean, the politicians would never let that happen. because they'd be terrified of getting shot.
Well, yeah. Well, somebody did actually get shot
Yeah.
with the Brexit stuff. So, yeah, batshit crazy stuff happens all the time. It's kind of just Twitter's just a window into it all, and you have to go, fuck.
Yeah, definitely.
Do I have to care about this right now, or should I say something now?
Also, Twitter is full of bots. Like, there's a lot of bots. Like, it's ridiculous. Like, the amount of just like hateful crap that gets put on Twitter by bots to like increase this feeling of hatefulness.
They're getting more and more human as well.
Is
like there's a whole profile with like
creating an
loads
environment
of
of hatefulness.
Yeah,
which is kind of sad.
But it's breaking apart the nation from the inside, isn't it? Causing civil war and shit like that. Polarizing opinions so that there's a lot of infighting. Easiest way to break a country from the outside. Like, it's very, very smart way of doing it. Let the country destroy itself. Polarize them.
I'm just glad our...
so it's important to remember, everybody,
that
let's be human beings. Let's be humanist.
Let's all have a gun.
Try not to let these mental megalomaniac people at the top of our society turn us all into Skaven ripping each other apart, you know?
Don't let all these guys...
That's the only thing you can do. Resist through unity.
People with a platform that try and communicate to us on a daily basis. Sometimes they have a beard and they have very strong opinions. Don't let them get to you.
Sometimes they have a beard.
You talking about me?
What? Don't listen to Alex
What do you mean strong opinions about what? Are you anti-unity now, Trot? That's what you're saying?
Yeah.
He likes
stand by your leader, okay?
The side of the bots.
This is an extreme, and good luck.
Fell back.
We might not be able to do this one, boys.
You chose an extreme. I mean, you have to do this, Trot.
There's no backing out.
No ifs or buts, Trot. You have to do it.
Because there's no way we're riding on this.
I can't see red light. It's a very dark scene for me. I can't see red.
Yeah. This is representative of the average citizen trying to do something against the government.
When you guys load up Instagram, right, on your home screen, how many of those images are just like random images of things you've never seen before, and how many of those images are like images you've actually followed people for?
I don't know.
I load up Instagram and it's just like, it's full of attractive women on my home screen, and I'm
based on what you viewed before, that's the whole point. So like they're trying to give you what... Yeah.
I don't view that many attractive women. I mainly look at like photos of bikes and like stuff like that, and lizards. I follow a lizard one, which is quite good.
But don't you know?
Honestly,
if you look at more lizard images, more lizard images come up. That's what I find. That if
they just keep on showing me women in bikinis, mate.
Smith's right. It's the same on Amazon. When I go on the homepage, it's just butt plugs and like leather shit everywhere.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
That's annoying, isn't it?
It's a nightmare. Well, I've never ever searched for that stuff, but plugs.
Of course. But plugs, yeah. That's fair enough. Well, I clicked on like one like David Dobrik meme or something, and then I got flooded with loads of them on the front page.
An active click. Oh, he likes that.
Like, I clicked on.
Oh, we got a new one. We got a live one.
That's all I like. Apparently, that's the only thing.
Reel him in.
David Dobrik.
So that.
I mean, he's pretty funny. I can see why people like him. He's a very approachable, friendly guy. Yeah, he's just he's charming, isn't he, in that way?
Yeah, but
Trot when he moved in, searched for some smart plugs on Amazon, and now all he gets is butt plugs in tuxedos.
Yeah.
It's a nightmare.
Fuck, I got over it, boys, and there's a fucking bomb on the other side.
Oh, fuck's sake. Is there a checkpoint there?
No. It's just after the explosion.
Of course it isn't.
It's just after the bomb bit.
What bike should I have chosen for this? I feel like instantly the bike that I've got...
the
Mantis. I haven't got a Mantis.
Yeah, for some reason it hasn't
unlocked some bikes.
These are all the basic... For me and Ross, I think we only have the basic bike.
Yeah, we need to unlock more.
Which is causing even more problems.
Rather than play... when was the last time we played it?
Things behind... Back in the olden days,
Why did I
in
crash?
Trials Fusion, it would allow you to unlock the bike that they said was recommended, right?
Yeah.
As in, like, it was just there available when you did these like custom maps.
Oh, I was on fire.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's annoying.
David
It's one of
Dobrik.
those arbitrary fucking limitations. It's like, I just want to play multiplayer with my mates. Let me use the bike that's available. Thank you. I don't care about unlocking it. Sure, single player
campaign. It should probably
campaign.
take too much to unlock it, though. That's the thing. That's probably why it's not. There are limitations.
just like-
it's just the fact that we haven't played single player in a while. That's
True, but it
They've
just
locked it
shouldn't
out,
be
though.
a thing. Shouldn't be a thing.
We don't play these games. In our
It's like when we
downtime.
played SnowRunner, and like obviously there's loads of stuff that.
Oh,
we had
SnowRunner!
to
I
do
remember
before we could-
SnowRunner. Back when we tried to play SnowRunner.
Yeah, I remember that.
I remember that.
Didn't work out straight away. But we had to do a whole load of single player stuff, obviously tutorial based stuff. But like you can't just jump into a game, and that's kind of instantly a stopping point for some games. I think it's where it's just like, oh well, no, I just don't bother. Oh, I made it over. Into the
Yeah,
bomb.
and then fall into the explosives. Yeah, I did that. Yeah.
Ah.
Who finds this fun?
Me, I do actually like
The French guy.
Why? Why
once
do
you
you find
like-
it fun?
It's
I
a
guess
sense
when
of
you get to this
achievement,
point.
I know it's possible. I know my skill level will eventually brute force my
Yeah.
way through it. So I know that there is the reward at the end of it. For you guys, it probably feels like
But
ultimate,
it's just
too
constant
much effort.
restarts.
But this is the thing. I mean, you say the same thing about like Warzone or whatever. Like if you keep getting killed like really soon, you're like, fucking, why am I playing this? But when you fucking
Mhm.
win, you're like, God, that was fucking amazing. You felt like a sense of achievement.
Yeah.
I guess you get the same surely from Dota. If you had so many shit games, you have that one win. You're like, God, that was actually worth it. It was worth all that energy and time spent. But
Learning all those heroes and shit and dying a lot.
for
I
Trot,
think the
this
thing is, though,
that's this
like,
for him.
I agree, and it's a good point. I think
I know what you
something
mean. It's the same
I
thing
would
over and
add
over
is
again.
a game like Dota has more complexities and more going on the journey, if you know what I
Right.
mean. So there's the journey to getting to that win. There is more decisions to make. There are more things happening. In a game like this, it's that kind of reward, suffering to reward is very purified in that all I do is accelerate, try and balance my weight properly and try and balance my accelerator properly, fail, press B, start again. You know, like for
And that's
me,
what,
losing
yeah,
a game of Dota-
that's your process, but somebody else has probably really honed in those skills. We've jumped into the deep end. That's the thing. We are easy.
Yeah,
level.
that's
And
approaching
this
from
is
the
the
same.
extreme.
No,
it's
I
like,
get-
So we're
I
jumping
get
into
that.
the hardest possible thing we could possibly do. Whereas somebody who's grown over time and got that muscle memory, they've earned it by practicing essentially.
son of a bitch.
But yeah, obviously they're very different games.
Yeah, it becomes more and more
And I'm sure you can
nuanced,
have
more
fun in other
granular.
ways.
Like,
Okay.
I'm thinking about weight distribution in a different way than I was 200 resets ago. And I know there's a slow learning process of it and undoing the muscle memory I've built up over those 200 resets. It's not doing it for me. I don't know. You reach a zen state.
Yeah.
You haven't been defeated
Well,
by it. That's the
like
thing.
Ben Foddy's getting over it or whatever.
Oh my
yeah,
God.
he's-
Zen
yeah.
versus the windmill.
At least in Trials,
Dear God.
at least in Trials, you don't get reset back to the
Windmill
start.
style. Windmill style.
Oh my God, Ben Follies. We've got to play it again at some point. It's so infuriating.
Yeah.
But again,
Kind of
when you
wish
get to a
that there
certain
was
point,
like a way to get tighter controls on it. Like, as in, I'd love to be able to just do it with like a controller rather than like a big sweep of my mouse. Because like I found that like actually physically moving the mouse became a problem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you have to literally like sweep around your mouse pad like a maniac trying to spin it round. Dear God.
Uphill bucket hammer.
Any joy, Trot? You got this one. You got it. That's it. All the way.
Ah, it broke.
And he just hit the edge. Fuck.
I just tapped
You
the
got
brake
it. You got
there.
it.
Painful, painful. This is yours. This is yours. This is it.
BRB, 1 sec. Grab
You got this, mate. This is yours.
Drink.
100%.
Thank
Oh,
you.
son. All the way.
Thanks. Yeah, it's gonna.
And
Just 1 sec. 1 sec. Just gotta warm it up.
warm it up. That's all he's doing. Just
Oh,
simple
I
warm
set
up.
on fire. It's pointless. Pointless. He's set on fire. It's pointless. It's just a slight.
very
There's an
frustrating.
angle. It's an angle where you can roll up these
Mm.
and just get up there. You know. Get over it. Ben Foddy. Here we go. Oh, no. Too much. It's just a little... It's okay, everybody. Just hold on.
If you can do this, you can do anything. Is that motivation helping?
Thank you.
Did my lie help?
I can be president.
Anyone can be president, right? They've very much proven that.
I did it!
You did it! Right, that's the next section. Is that a checkpoint there or not?
Yeah, that's a checkpoint.
Come on, son. I believe.
That's the second
You
checkpoint.
can do this. Watch out for that bomb.
It's okay.
Come on, son. We're all rooting you on, and that's the thing.
Thank you.
There's a now crowd of people just cheering you on. Come on. Yes.
Go on, Mummy. Where am I going?
Come on, Mummy. You're doing a great job.
3 checkpoints. Nice.
3 checkpoints. This is it, guys.
Oh.
Man. If you haven't played this game before, dear God, I don't think you understand the frustration. I mean, obviously, I think it's quite easy to demonstrate the frustration.
Oh yeah.
Sometimes it's easy to go, oh, that looks easy though. I mean, why is it so difficult? And it's just like, fuck, it's not.
It's a lot of nuance to it. It's a full physical simulation. It's not just accelerate and go up the thing. It's like, no, you got to lean, stop braking, and do this sort of thing just to get up that lip.
Yeah. And on the edge, oh. Yeah. People are hoping that you fall.
Thank you. Oh! I thought that was
but there are people wishing you well.
Why is that a checkerboard
at the
flag?
same time. Oh, fuck.
Thank you.
But
Alright.
then again, you don't have to. The good thing about this game is you don't have to torture yourself with extremes all the time.
Oh no, this is self-inflicted.
This is purely a self-inflicted challenge that Chris Trott can and will defeat. Wow.
Appreciate that.
Are they racing? Is that racing outside? Is that yours
Seems
or is
like
that Smith's?
No, that was Smith's.
Ah.
That was loud as fuck though, wasn't it?
It's very loud, yes. A lot more people are out in the streets now. I mean, obviously this was recorded a while ago in comparison to when it was released, but they just gave the go-ahead for people to go out and do some stuff.
There's no limit on exercise and going out.
You gonna go cottage and trot?
I've already been several times.
You've already been. Wow.
It's hard with the
But
2 meter
did you
distance
maintain?
thing.
Yeah, I was gonna say, did you maintain the distance, or did you just? It's hard to maintain distance. I mean, I guess normally you're using a kind of a glory hole situation. So
Exactly.
there is quite a lot of protection, as long as they don't
some PVC
go
tubes
around the wall. PVC tubes, yeah.
Hey, I'm back. Sorry, I had to go
did
to
it!
the shop
He did
real
it!
quick and drove back in
He
my
just
F1
did it!
car.
He fucking did it!
Woo! Oh right, nice. That was a
Hooray!
funny joke. Funny joke there.
It's because of that sound you were talking about.
Because of the sound,
that
yeah.
was very loud.
Well done, Trot. You've
There we go.
overcome
How do you feel now
many
that-
challenges.
after our
I feel
previous
great.
discussion? How do you feel now that you've overcome something so difficult
feel-
and challenging for others?
I never felt more alive. Endorphins are pouring through my body right now.
Brilliant, good.
You're shaking.
Dopamine is making me tired,
Hold on to
but
that
I'm
feeling.
loving it.
Hold on to that feeling, baby.
And
Not gonna
midichlorians
last
are
long.
surrounding me.
How did I
Yeah.
get 8 points?
I don't know. Taking part. I won.
Jesus.
I did it.
Did you win?
I bloody did it.
Weird.
50.
Any
Oh my
final
God.
words?
That never happens.
No,
Fuck.
never does.
Any final words? Chris Trott, semi-pro 2021. Let's see it.
I'm coming for it.
Getting back on that
Coming
trials
for it.
horse. Chris Trott.
Let's do it.
I'm coming for
Let's
that
go
French
for
guy.
Trials every day.
Thanks for watching, everybody.
French guy.
Please subscribe if you enjoy this content. We've got loads on this channel. Please have a flick through. I know you're bored. There's lots there. And we'll see you
It's
next
like 300
time.
episodes of trials.
There's a lot
you
there.
later,
300.
Goodbye.
There's loads. Yeah. Bye.
Bye.